Hi, Rathji here again. I'm back doing episode 2 of Rathji's Minecraft builds, and as you can see, we're doing the skeleton XP grinder today. And again, this is on Serenity Server. It's my main server that I play on. It's a fully legit survival world. I guess the only thing that isn't fully legit here is the fact that we do get some diamonds for voting. So my diamond cut is slightly inflated, but other than that, it's fully legit. So today we're going to go check out my skeleton, which apparently I can't spell, XP grinder. So, pretty basic. Mobs fall down here, and because they're skeletons they can't hit you, so you just whack them with your fist, or I typically use a piece of bread because then it's easy to eat along with it. So I've kind of added some features here to make it interesting, more interesting to watch. So using your basic elevator to get the mobs from the spawn room, which is actually right below where I'm standing here. And it elevates them up there. So I'm going to come down, we're going to flip through. I've got a system here. It's keeping it dark inside, but that'll turn on all the lights. And there's some glitch here because this should not be light at all. So we'll turn it on, and as you can see, the water's flowing down with the signs blocking it. Fairly straightforward. The water goes down, and I'll should turn this off so that we can see what's happening with the mobs. They're there. As soon as I turn it off, they start spawning. There's the key here with that door, and the switch is now, it stays super dark in there. And actually, anyone who's built one of these spawners before will realize that there's something wrong with the dimensions of this stuff. It's because you're supposed to build 23 up, or you're supposed to have a drop of 23 for the skeletons. But I did the math wrong, and I went up way higher than I should. So now sand's here just in case something goes wrong and I need to fix something there, or if I drop a bunch of items I can come down and pick it up. But anyway, everything seems to be working. You'll see the basic mechanics of the whole thing here. And on the other side of these walls I'll just pop open a block here. Just basic pushing together. This wall here is the center of the room upstairs, so it just pushes them in together, and then right here the mobs come. If I go any further than this red block, then I'm too far away from the spawner for things to spawn. So that's what that there's for. So we'll go back up to the top. You'll see over here some redstone from my light system. So the mobs get shipped up, and all the way at the top there's a slight pushover, pushes them over 3 blocks, and then they fall down here. Now there's something wrong with the exact height, I'm not sure, but occasionally they'll die as they land, but if they don't, sometimes they take 2 hits, and that's not ideal, but it's something that I can manage. Now, interestingly enough, if I stand right here, then occasionally the skeleton will land right on me and deal a little bit of damage. Not a big deal, because this isn't ultra hardcore. I can totally just recover the damage naturally, but the best situation is if I'm standing here. And I get about 5 levels for 20 minutes of skeleton build-up. I don't want to let it go much longer than that, because there's quite a bit of load on the server, I guess. And I wouldn't want to degrade anyone else's stuff. So here, over here is where I store all my bones and arrows. Oops. And that's pretty straightforward. And then my giant wall for cooking stone that I was using for my castle. So that's about it. Pretty straightforward. I'll link in the description the plans that I used, and so that if anyone wants to try to duplicate this. Actually, the interesting thing is, right above this height of this is sea level. So I actually had to build sea level up all the way to the surface of the ocean. You'll see up there on the map in the upper right hand corner. There's some gray right before the arrow. That's the very top. So you can see that my bad math meant that the elevator was a little bit too high, because this spot here should actually have been right down at the bottom where that red block was, according to the design that I'm posting. But this is how it works, and I'm not going to redo it. Okay, see you again next